Hi, good evening. My name is John Poole, and due to the recommendation of the principal, I am applying for the teacher lead position. As with this position, I am fully aware of our situation as far as the comes been taken over from the state due to the performance performances of the students on the standardized testing. For our presentation, I have attached a PowerPoint just so we can follow through with it with some additional information that we can have in reference to as going one-on-one. Starting off, I do want to say thank you for allowing me the opportunity to apply for this position. I understand the power and the magnitude that a position of this nature holds, and I am extremely gratified to actually be able to even apply for a position like this. Starting off with my philosophy of education, I believe that education is something that is pivotal and is key for any position, any career out there. So a philosophy was able to, it has to encompass a lot of different things. I fully believe that the philosophy should insist of doing what we can as teachers to fully instruct, encourage, protect, and provide for each student, using every available resources that are given just so the student can be the best that they can be, and helping them fully believe that they can be the best that they can be. This philosophy encompasses a number of different items and avenues. I really believe that teachers do not fully use every resource they have due to the mentality that, oh, we can't use a parent, or we can't use technology, or certain things are taboo. However, anything that helps get a child to realize their full potential, to me, is what we need to bring into the classroom. My idea of a successful classroom management plan would be anyone where the teacher is in full control and they are the ambassadors of the education, whichever subject that may be, from English, economics, history, math, chemistry, science, anything, arts, music included. The teacher should be that person that's the go-between whether the child has a question or to start off a new lesson plan. Many times a teacher will give what we consider to be busy work in order because they're not prepared for a lesson or they need an easy day. Well, unfortunately, there are no easy days for a teacher. We are held with the utmost respect, and we have a big job to do and big shoes to fill. As referencing um, my classroom management plan, I have attached in the PowerPoint a set of rules that I live by. And some of the rules are unorthodox, but that's what I believe is what's necessary because, as with teaching, we have become a little bit robotic in our mechanisms and what we decide to do in the classroom. I do believe that when we give a robotic lesson, we give robotic answers. Therefore, the student is no longer their person. As with you wanting a teacher lead, you don't want someone who is going to be that programmable person. You want someone with brand new ideas, with a new vision, with a new methods to bring back what we used to have. I believe that as far as the classroom management goes, implementing a new method of teaching goes along with that. The teaching design that I personally believe is the backwards design, which basically, in comparison to traditional methods, you start off with your goal at the end, and then you follow through with an assessment, then you follow through with your objective. This to me is a lot different because it puts your objectives at the end. Most times when we start off a lesson plan with the core standards being at the beginning, it has already dictated what we can and can't do with the lesson. Starting with the goals, there is no limitation. The only limitation is the mind of the teacher. You can be as creative as you want, as welcoming as you want, and then you set up your own assessments. I believe that when you do this, you allow the students to play their role in the learning process, which is the listener, the person who sits there to observe, demonstrate, to take in ideas, and then to create their own theories based off the information that is given. These two go hand in hand. Now, in reference to an inclusive professional learning community, I believe that all teachers should be unified as one, and that includes the parents because when the teachers are not aware, the teachers are not there. I'm sorry, the parents are the only people. The parents are the students' teachers until we get to them. A lot of students and parents and teachers are not on one accord, and therefore we get the disarray that we have. I believe that by putting in a person who believes that if we all are one, we can get a greater goal accomplished, we can see things start to change. As far as my classrooms and the way that I go about it, we believe in being as open as possible. I don't believe that a student should be able to not be themselves in a classroom. If we want to have a creative process and we want to create creative students, who ones that can think critically using what they have to further their educational needs, we need to have a classroom to where no one is not welcome. So coming into my classroom, we will have an open environment. Yes, it can be a little louder due to we have more of an open atmosphere. Teachers, other teachers are welcome, parents are welcome, other faculty are welcome at all points in time. Um, our classrooms, they're not, we have structure as far as based off of not rules, but we have a follow up where if one teacher is talking, no one, we listen. If a student is talking, we listen. As far as you have to raise your hand to talk. I believe that further perpetuates the robotic atmosphere. So no, we don't have that in the classroom. However, if we can get on one accord, we can learn that the things that once viewed as unorthodox are now viewed as ways to open different doors and different avenues. In conclusion, I do want to say thank you for allowing me to provide a video presentation of myself and my educational philosophies for this position. I do want to thank you for this. And secondly, once again, in order for us to get something that we never had or to do something that we never did, we must be willing to open up our eyes and our minds for a new perspective and new ideas. Once we can get that, then we can move on to the next level and become back at the top where we deserve to be. Again, thank you and have a wonderful day.